Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Pablo_KE. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. With me here, I'm with Ken Gore.
Yeah. The Peter C7.
Peter C7.
Yeah.
I don't know, will she go on while you're doing this or?
Yeah, she's okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
So guys, I've decided to have a talk with these two gentlemen here.
Yeah.
Because of some issues that rose. I think there's a video that Amara did.
Yeah.
And you know, at times it's good to clarify things.
Yeah.
Firstly, they did not take anyone's work. Let's make this clear. They did help. The reason as to why they stepped in after the phone was stolen, Mara came in and asked me, Pablo, you hit the security. Why are we having all these problems?
Yeah.
Can't you go check the CCTV cameras? I'm like, bro, that thing's not working. So I had to look for Kengo because he was, but during installation, he was working with
Steve J.
I said, maybe ask Ken, maybe he can know how to operate it, because I got no idea. So when we went there, but I told Maro, no. Even before that, where the TV screen is, you can't access it. So later on, that's when you explained to us all what happened. And then Maro asked you, are you able to, like, can you get someone who can come and do the setup? That's when you volunteered, like, we can do it and help out. And you know, Maro had given a test. Let me see if you can do it. Yes, indeed, they were able to help us. And it's working and it's functioning well, by the way. Yeah. And they went ahead, even brought the UPS, right?
Yeah.
That in case we don't have power, at least there's backup for some minutes, so that it can store, the cameras can store the content. So maybe I think there's a video posted, like people were coming, like, was it Maro's videos or yours?
About what happened?
Yeah, what happened. So like people were like, someone felt like you are sabotaging. But they Steve made a video.
Yeah, it was Steve's video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday Steve J1 made a video of how we sabotage everything so that we can replace him. But you know, guys, Pablo here can be a witness.
True.
The last time Steve was here, he was in charge. He was installing the CCTV, and he actually wanted to check if everything is normal, is working. We can check everything on the screen. So it happened that day I was the handman.
Yeah.
I was Steve J1's and J1 handman.
Yeah.
So when we were there, Steve didn't connect everything. You see, we couldn't see anything which was happening.
Yeah.
So Steve J1 left. So when you know, some people are saying that me and Peter C7, we are the guys who stole the phone, so that we can. Yeah. So me and Peter C7, we stole the phone, so that we can take Marwa to send away Steve J1. Wow. That's what some are saying. But the true story is when the phone was stolen, you know, Marwa knew the CCTV were working.
Yeah, true.
So Marwa believed that when we check the CCTV, we will find the thief. The guy who stole the phone. Now, when Marwa actually asked Pablo to go and check, Marwa was very disappointed. In that there was you couldn't see anything, no footage, anything.
Yeah, and even the cameras are not functional.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I remember we met Maro at the stairs.
Yeah.
He asked me, Pablo, do you know there's a phone missing here? Yeah. I told him how. Yes. So that's when I came back with I'd seen the security guys with some boys who usually do here work, the one that are constructing, a group of them. So you know, when we were carrying some things that were brought to the stores. So then, and some were going to Maro's room. So when I was coming down, I met Maro at the stairs. Like, did you know that there's a camera missing here? So we were like, how? No, sorry,
the phone.
I was like, how? It has been stolen. I asked him today. And you know, he went ahead and asked me,
Yeah.
are in the CCTV cameras working so that we can go check the footages? I told Maro, last time I did ask if they're working, I did not get a correct information, because I left Steve working. So I never knew. Then when I came the following day, Steve wasn't there. But still that box where everything is, like that place should be a control room, it was closed. Because even I remember when you were looking for someone to open, I don't know who had the keys. I don't know who had the keys of that place. So then now that's when Mara told you, no, I told this guy never to leave. Even I gave him like 4,000 Kenya shillings. I think to cancel his ticket. Because I don't know, ticket and accommodation, something like that. So that to make sure everything is fully installed, then he leaves. I remember when we were with you, that's when now you told us the process. Then luckily enough, Peter came. Peter came. So, you know, when we were Peter, I said hi to Peter, then Peter stood there. We talked, then he introduced us to us, like even Peter knows the process. So that's when Peter started explaining. And you know, Maro was not against that idea. Then Maro asked you, are you guys willing? Can we get someone who can do this? You are like, no, we can have it. We can give 100. Then I remember Maro calling me and making a phone call. And you know, Maro always put someone on loudspeaker. So that you cannot come back and compromise him. Saying that maybe you're lying. You remember? I had him talking even to Steve. To Steve J1. Steve J1. Even during the talk, that's when even you said, in order for this system to work well, because you wanted where you can be monitoring, even if it's installed in your phone, you have internet. Then Maro was like, is the internet working? You remember? Even that's when now the question of internet came in. Is the internet working? I told him, I don't think so. Because we've been tried for like now, this is now like, so that day when he called Steve about the internet thing, it worked. I don't know if you remember. Then now the following day when we started working on the installation, it failed. Up to now, you know, the internet is not working. Even if you try to upload all the mod. You see, that's when it came in. So, you know, Maro was so mad. Was like, I've used this at such and because Maro told us the amount that he used truly, it's so painful, guys. So, sorry I cut you short. Maybe you can talk.
Okay, so when Mara was really annoyed, disappointed, because he knew when we went to check the CCTV, we could actually see what was happening, but there was nothing. So Mara had to call Steve J1, and Mara was really furious, and you know a furious man can say anything. So Mara told Steve J1, I told you not to go without installing everything, without leaving the CCTV when it's operating. I remember even after Marwa had a conversation with Steve J1. Steve J1 called Strongman. I was the one having Strongman's phone because I was charging mine. The same time, just around 10 minutes. Steve J1 called Strongman, but I was the one who was having the phone. I received the phone call, then I told Steve J1, Strongman is not around, it's me, Ken Gore, you can speak to me. Then Steve J1 said, like like how Marwa is annoyed with him. I told him that Marwa is annoyed because he gave you an instruction, but you went without doing the exact thing he told you. So just Steve J1, you can even reply if I'm lying. I told you exactly that. Please, Steve J1, just calm down. Marwa right now is a bit angry. Just calm down. Everything will be okay. I told Steve J1 to calm down. Everything will be okay. After that, now Marwa wanted to see if the things are operating. That's where we came in. That's where actually after some time, when you came back, you saw everything was okay. It was okay. So I don't know at which point did we actually sabotage Steve J1 work until we threw him out. Now we took Steve J1's job. That's what is trending right now. Steve J1 made a video, a 51-minute video, just talking about us, how we sabotage everything. We planned. Some of his supporters were also saying we stole the phone.
So maybe Peter, I think you've been you've got experience in working all these. Maybe in order for someone to have it needs, at times it's good to put some things open, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In order for someone to have a system that works, maybe what is it required? What do you need to do before either starting, either to install or to do anything? Like, what do you, like now, you know, Maro had the cameras, he had the internet, of which it was not functional, you see? But in order for the system to run, at least you needed internet.
Yeah.
I think there's a point that you guys needed internet,
Yeah.
but it was not working.
Yeah.
It was not working. So, you know, there's some things that we can't say, we can't talk here.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of, sincerely speaking, it was a shoddy work that was done. Even we all know, you know, everyone knows how the internet thing is, because it's like from the first party, second party, you see, we've been taking circles. So, like, in order for someone to, what can, because you know now, it has happened, because we're looking for a solution. So maybe, because I know there's someone watching here, who has no experience about internet, who has no experience about either the cameras, you already have that. Maybe what should someone start with? How do you know the best either internet provider? What should someone do so that you can avoid such kind of things in future?
Thank you so much, Pablo KE, for having us today here in your channel. I don't know where to start because actually there is a lot right now going around the social media, YouTube, everywhere. Because I've been seeing a lot of comments after Marwa released the video the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I'm someone who just take everything simple.
True.
Yeah, even if you throw stones on me, I'll just stand there. Yeah, I'll just stand there, look at you like, you just do anything. But I always believe in God. I'm a believer.
True.
And the fact that I'm saved, I know God will always be with me. So, number one, I want to talk about the issue where Steve J1 says that we are pulling him down for us to get a job. To be honest, before God, I can't do that. If I just come to where you're working and find out like you have the contract or something like, I respect. That is the one thing with me. With total respect, I don't do that. So it's you actually who were discussing with Marwa the other day. About when the phone was stolen and so for me, you know, I was just on my own. Because at first when I came here, they can even check Marwa's video before the 500,000 subscribers. Marwa had a video where I came to ask for a job to install the CCTVs. You see, because I also needed help. But Marwa told me, no, there is a guy who is coming from the US who is going to install the camera. Then I said, okay. It's alright. Can you allow me at least do a content because I also want some help? So Marwa allowed me, and I just started just like another person. I was just shooting a video when I think you called me. And you said we have an issue. There is like a phone got lost. And I was like, I think I was.
You're coming from the center.
Okay. So I just came. And I found out like Marwa was, you were discussing with Marwa, the phone, something like. So Marwa asked like, how can we get the phone? Are the cameras working? Maybe if we get someone who can check the cameras, he can be of help. So I told Marwa. I think Marwa didn't recognize because I was there for 1 month. And maybe forgot like I told him I'm a tech guy.
True.
So we told Marwa like, okay, we can check the cameras, see if if there is a footage or something like something was stolen. So we went there and we realized like the cameras was not working. So one thing I want to tell you guys, because Steve J1 is saying that we are saying that he did nothing. You see, about the internet, like he did zero work.
There
But
is
I
no
want to say,
video.
like, Steve, I totally have nothing against you. To be honest before God. You did your work, and everybody appreciate what you did. But the problem is, you are getting it wrong. Me saying the cameras are not working, it doesn't mean you didn't do anything. Because I was not the one who put the cameras up there. They did it. I wasn't there. So that is still work. But my point was, they were not they were not functioning. You see, because when I personally, this guy was there. I removed the hard disk to check if there is a footage.
Actually, we removed the hard disk.
You see?
Yeah.
But nothing was there. So I followed, I realized like they were not connected. So I started connecting. We connected all the cameras and we started working. Yeah. So that is one thing I want to make clear. It's not that they didn't do anything. They did. But they were not working. Yeah. They were not recording the. Yeah. You see. So that is it.
Because I remember even when you started up in the cameras, because I think there's where they needed to be switched on. Are they using electricity or power? They have their own power, right? Do they have a system where they work?
Yeah.
So even that time, I think that's when I think they started working. Because Maro asked, can you get a footage? It was blank. There was nothing showing like. Even I remember that's when I started setting up the cameras, where I can see link 1, link 2. You go switch it on, it shows. You go switch it
and you personally were there.
I was there.
The cameras were not clear, like some of the cameras were not set.
They were not set properly. Even I remember telling you guys, now how will I see that? Because some I think
they were like
so like you couldn't see a clear image, because even I think we were setting with some of the cameras with you. I'm like, how can you see this image clear? Because some were like upside down, like you're taking an image tilted. I'm like, can you make this one to be? I remember you sending 10, the landscape.
You remember I was up there, the guy was down. We were making phone calls. I was checking. He was making a phone call. Yeah. Turning to left, to right.
I remember that. You were doing all those cameras. Even Maro came later on. I told him, go now check the cameras. At least if something now goes missing, we can be able to do what? To go check. You see. So even that, during that period, I think, I don't know, how is the internet connected with the cameras? Because it is somewhere that you wanted to use the internet, right?
For the IP cameras.
Okay.
So IP cameras work hand in hand with the internet. So for them to work, there must be an internet supply to them. To the NVR guys.
Alright. Because that's even when you heard that, I came back tomorrow so furious. Why is the internet not working? I'm like, even that's when I realized Maro doesn't get a message from the service provider. That's when I realized.
I remember you.
You remember? Yes.
I remember.
I'm like, how do you pay for this? You don't usually send money to such and that. You get that? So let's put some things to, not that we are accusing anyone or what. There's so many things involved in this. We are not accusing anyone. Because they had to ask him, how do you pay your internet? You get that? Because if it's for instance, here in this country, usually use Telecom, and the highest supply is Safaricom. They usually send you a message to your phone. Like you need to pay for your internet. It's almost, even they do remind you 3 days to, some 5 days to. They do send that message. So I did ask Maro, you're all there, like, how do you pay for your internet? Maro is like, I don't receive a message. You don't. And Maro always shows even the amount of money I can send someone. Trust me, guys. These two guys had to live here, go to where the internet is, where the really net is. There's a lot of stories, trust me. So let's not lie, like they're trying to take someone's work. They went there, we are told there's no electricity, the guy's not open.
Do you know, so many people have been asking me, like, what happened with Steve? But to be honest, I always tell them, like, Steve had an emergency, he's coming back to pick where he left it. You see.
We are not
But
taking.
I haven't said anything about no, Steve is fired. No, I can't say.
You can't say that.
Because I know where he started from. You can just pick it from any.
And you know the problem, I think the problem mostly, there are those people who believed in him. It's good to believe in your guy. And thank you for supporting us. We are not putting this in a bad way. You know, I decided to make this to clear. These guys, they're also content creators. They're trying to grow their channels. There's no need of... I watched that video, Steve. I share what you're saying, but I never completed it. Where you go, you say like, these people came, I did all this. No, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I remember there's a day you were seated there with the engineer. The engineer came, and even if you watch my video, yesterday's video, even the engineer repeated the same thing. He did ask Steve, when you were here, the internet works. But when you leave, the internet, we got problems with the internet. We all love to know Steve, how he talks, like creates jokes, I don't worry, everything okay. And then the engineer asked him, how come if you're saying that we are having a strong internet, because what I heard, it was like 100 Mbps. You know, 100 Mbps, even while we are seated,
You can.
I can upload and I can access everything.
Yeah.
You see?
Even if you are at the kitchen.
I myself, I tested it.
Yeah.
It gave me like 8 Mbps.
8 Mbps.
Yeah.
Now that's now 92 are missing. You get that?
Of which, when there are so many people there,
it can
actually
go.
the speed reduces.
It reduces completely.
Completely.
It reduces.
Yeah.
You see, it reduces. So the engineer even told me, Pap, I can't upload a video when I'm seated here. You know, there's that bench down there.
Yeah.
You know what he told us? I'm getting routers. We need to get a cable that we connect and fix a router where the kitchen is. By then we wanted to use that place up there for camping. He also suggested we'll get a cable and go fix one router there. So there was supposed to be two. We're like, okay, fine. Steve went. He came back, it never worked. Even I asked him, bro, are you still fixing the internet? But then we were with the same engineer. No, I'm still working on that. You see? So there's nothing like guys sabotaging or doing what. Looking for the internet issue, wanted a solution. I never wanted where again Maro will go back into his pocket. Like already he had spent a lot of cash installing all that. He was like, bro, I've really used, so what do you want us to do? I want these things to function. I don't want dummies in my compound. These things costed that guy a lot of money. You know? Like these things came all the way from the US up to here. What if that guy feels that they are not functioning?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay bro, we'll look for a solution. That's when I called Ken God. Then even Ken God told me also Peter C7. I even asked, are you sure Peter does? Because you know Peter doesn't talk much. Because Peter, you can talk with him, then that is it. But if someone is not close to you who doesn't engage with you, you can't know what you're capable of. So I'm like, okay, you know, by then when he was doing, I doubted him. But the moment I came, I saw like Peter was the one like he's more into that. Even I told you, bro, I swear I was underestimating you, but you're doing a great one. Because even I remember when you went there, the power was like the shock. The shock in that box. Even Maro was so mad at the electric guy. He called him, oh Sammy, what's this electricity shocking these people? When you put a hand, it shocks you. Then I think Sammy sorted it out. He sorted it out, then you told him, I remember you telling Maro, you know now, this screen can't be inside here. In order for someone to monitor it, it needs to be outside here. Even I told him, how will I be monitoring? And I told you, remember? I told you guys, I remember asking Steve, how will I be monitoring that system when it's inside there? Steve joked that you'll be taking it out, you check, you return. You all laugh, I left this.
It's not just a matter of recording.
Recording, yeah.
So you have to just, in case of emergency, you have attackers or thugs maybe attacking you
in the compound.
You have to just check out. Maybe you call the police.
True.
You tell them like there is someone.
True.
Somewhere. There is someone in
this
certain corner. You can't just go inside there.
Yeah, you can't.
What if you lock the screen inside there? And the time the thieves are coming, you lost the key. You know, you are confused like,
by the way,
where's the key to the
control?
that control? Yeah. So it's something you need to see like what's going on. So it has to be somewhere open.
Because you know someone who knows. By the way, at times you might take it in a different way, but trust me, if you really know what you're doing, you can't do such kind of work.
Yeah, for
True.
sure. Yeah.
Because you know security matters are very, very crucial.
Yeah.
Such kind of a thing, for instance, people have invaded the compound, Mauro is in his room, in order to access and call out,
Yeah.
he needs where he go, he is, I can see them, they're in a certain angle, either they're behind here where you can see, but not inside there. Not inside there. You know, because of the security, we can't show you where the system are. But trust you me, it was so difficult. It would have been difficult. Because I'm like, okay, fine, maybe we'll do that. You remember when I showed you some things there that, you know, these people, because they dropped stick, they wanted to do cabling, they got it there.
Yeah.
You are like, and what's the function of this junction box here?
Yeah.
I told you for sure I don't know. But those pipes were the reason as to why they were installed, they wanted to put the cables together. I told me no. So that's when even you had to, like you told me now, the system that we'll be using to the gate,
Yeah.
we'll have to use this system. I'm like, okay. Because you know me, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because I remember even Steve, the day that he was showing Mr. Daniel how to install the camera, I was the one who liked it. I was showing him. From that point that I showed you, he was showing Ted explaining to him how they would install, we've done the piping, we've done all that. I'm not an expert in that. And thank God most of the time that he was doing those things, I was there. But you know now, I'm not an expert. I don't know, like to ask questions, but a few ones that I knew, I swear. Even that's why he coached me, why are you putting this TV in that, man? How will I be like forcing myself into that? Even when you were accessing that course, I think Alex had locked it. Alexa, we had to look for him because Marwa told me, can you look for Alex to come and open this place? That's when it was opened. Then we started now looking into it. And after that, the internet issue came in. When I told Marwa, even the internet, we have been not having internet. This thing can't talk without internet. Marwa was like, but I did pay the other day the internet. Why is it not working? So I wanted to ask him, what have you been uploading your videos with? I saw that it's not important because you're so mad.
Yeah.
That's when he called Steve's number. You see? Then after that, that's even when we knew the service providers were getting the internet guys. Trust you me, I don't know if Mara has talked about this, but I don't like lying. We were subcontractors, another person or a company. That's up to now we're having it. So before coming to the internet talking, kindly come on table with facts. Because you see like me, I'll come with you, okay Peter, you need internet? Yes. These people when they come into the camera, they do say that you're going to do things for free. But if you follow all the stories, there's nothing that Marwa was given for free there. The amount of money that he said he used, that's nothing was done for free there. We've been having issues here, back and then you've seen what has happened. Yeah. So that's why we needed to step up. Even yesterday when I made that video, some people came saying that some of the subscribers maybe they were offended, but I'm very much sorry for that. That no, you shouldn't have done this, you should have gone shut down. No, without making such kind of a video, someone won't see it, someone won't understand it. Yeah. You see, there are people who help us in the security department. They are not in Kenya. Most of them are Kenyans, but they live outside Kenya. Yeah. They still even have meetings with us. Someone will call you, I've seen a certain video. Why did you allow that to happen? Yeah. I've seen. I want to see changes. You need to. You see, because without even making those videos, they can't see that. Yeah. They can't see there's a security glitch there. So when they do such a kind of video, even with the case that you were sorting the other day. There's a guy from UK. I saw him to watch a certain YouTuber and made that video. So he was like, no, that one should not happen. That person should put on that video. Even another guy supports us, he knows what I'm saying here. Even after yesterday's video, he came to my DM, told me that's the right thing that you've done. Because they are watching. Being a security expert, they know these things. Yeah. But from someone who is not has experience in that, they won't tell you. Yeah. Because you know, such kind of cameras, it's a security thing to this compound. Even when Mauro is not here. Okay, for instance, if the phone was installing, I swear we'll be seated, knowing everything is working well. Yeah. Everything's working well.
Even me, I will have been minding my own.
You'll be minding your own business. You see?
Because I don't just get into someone's business.
Yeah, you can.
I mind my own.
You are doing your videos, we know everything is functioning. Yeah. You see? We
knew wait for your thing.
We knew the screen was fixed. So when the phone was stolen, that was like, no. But anyway, we have a camera, we have CCTV cameras, when there was nothing was functioning. The cameras have been mounted around the villa, but they were not working. Yeah. Not that he has not connected them, to show the footages.
Yeah.
You're the one who started it, like from scratch. You mount the TV. You start now linking them to that device. Then you give cabling from there to the TV so that we can see even though they're working. And trust me, even people knew now. We don't have incidents here. Even people know that, oh, the cameras are fixed. You see, everyone knows. Even I had some people saying, no, the cameras are being. I was like, okay. So it's like they had an idea, like they're not working. How do they know that?
Yeah.
So see, such kind of things, we are trying a level best to avoid such kind of things. Anyway, to me, Steve, I'll say sorry. No one is taking his work.
Yeah.
You see, no one is doing that. Even today, because the committee even wanted to talk to Steve and the other guy who supplied the internet. That was hint. They even Maro told us. I don't know if it was with you or who. Maro said even Steve will be coming.
I was with you.
So you were with me.
Yeah.
Maybe he felt, maybe when how Maro spoke that maybe by this weekend or tomorrow Steve will be here. But later on the committee, I heard that Steve will come after the party. You see?
Oh.
And you know this issue is very urgent.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, okay. Just to clarify on something.
Yeah.
You know, after the CCTV,
Yeah.
the next day there was no internet.
Yeah, there's no internet. Yes.
There was no internet. Now, you know, when something is not working, you know, as the boss, you ask for recommendations.
Sure.
Okay, you as the owner, you can ask me, Ken God, what do you recommend us to do now that we don't have the Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi, yeah.
Yeah, why is it that this Wi-Fi thing is just a pain in the ass every day?
Yeah.
What will you prefer? Now that's where me Peter C7,
Yeah.
we came up with some recommendations. The recommendation didn't mean that the job which Steve J1 did was a shoddy job or it doesn't deserve to be given a credit. We didn't take your credit. What we said was, since that Safaricom is just near,
Yeah.
we could have just gone for another option by contacting the Safaricom.
Yeah.
Then we have the internet here.
Yeah.
The main reason why maybe Safaricom is reliable. You see, right now we are dealing with third parties.
Yeah.
We have Marwa,
Yes.
we have the school, we have the provider. The provider says on his side everything is okay. This idea is okay. But now the school, there is a problem with the Kenya Power.
Those are the main people supply.
Those are now where we have the receiver there. So that's where there is problem. Now the next day, Marwa, when there was no internet, Marwa had to call. Actually, we told Marwa to call Chris. Chris is the provider,
Yeah.
to confirm if on his side there is internet. Actually, Marwa, you know, when Marwa is calling someone, he puts on a loudspeaker so that anyone near can be a witness. Chris said that everything on his side was okay. He thought that the problem here was with the routers here. The IP address were conflicting. Am I lying?
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah,
PA told you.
yeah. Chris actually said it on. Even if Marwa comes right now, Marwa can say that Chris told him the IP address were conflicting. After that, C7 actually went and actually tried to check every IP address in every room.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember that day we were with.
I remember those issues. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with this? Is like actually checking the router code.
Yeah.
The router. Okay, even Irene herself, the PA, told me before even you came, told me how it's like the IP addresses of this system. I think
Yeah.
because you know Irene has done a lot of IT.
Yeah.
She has like the same. I don't know if she says it the same or what.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to tell even where the main node was connected. So that's why we keep on getting these issues with the internet. And I remember she tried calling Steve.
Yeah.
Steve wasn't picking. No, the phone was not available.
Yeah.
She tried again, the phone wasn't going to. So how we help ourselves.
Yeah.
So you see, so these are the issues of maybe your sabotage and remote. And I remember even that day, Maro had to send Chris some cash
Yeah.
to pay for token.
Yeah.
It was the teacher in school, right?
Yeah.
Pay for the token so that they can get. But when you went there, you guys, I didn't even tell them how you've been the person, like they were taking you in circles.
We were not even alone. We were with Claudia Joseph.
Yeah.
Claudia Joseph. We went with Claudia Joseph just to be a witness of everything in case there is something. Even most of our supporters watch it on Cloud Joseph. Because Cloud Joseph was recording. When we went there, the head teacher stated clearly that there was a problem with the power, with the Kenya Power. They were having some shawty jobs with the Kenya Power, so the Kenya Power had decided to disconnect. So when the guy paid the electricity bill, which we are not sure whether he paid, he told us he paid. Until now, the tokens are he hasn't received the tokens.
Actually, we asked for the key to the electricity bill. Because we waited for more than 2 hours.
We waited. You can ask. We even did a video there.
We waited
for 2 hours.
We even started doing exercise,
yeah.
You know. So we really wanted to know is this thing that is telling us about the electricity. Is it true? Because it's like a week now.
Yeah, it's a week, yeah.
Because I called.
I remember seeing you with UPS.
every
I
morning.
with 2 UPS.
Yeah.
I remember that day you were like, oh, what are these for? It's for the power backup.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
So we took one the other side, one we installed it here.
Yeah. But we are not trying to do it. It's like you know, people are saying like you're trying to say the network is not bad, it's not good, so that you can bring your network. Let me, for instance, you went to some hotel, then you ate and you come on saying, you know, Peter, I ate the food in some hotel. This food was not good. It's not sweet. Then I suggest to you, no, I have this hotel that makes the better food. I'm not trying to kill the other hotel. True. Because for you already know like this food is not sweet. True. So we're trying to look for some better meals. True. Yeah.
So I thought when we actually Marwa had to do a video.
Yeah.
So on the video we did some recommendation for Marwa what he could have done. I think there is where maybe Steve J1 saw the problem, so that we were trying to sabotage his own work. Steve J1, you are still our friend. We are not trying to sabotage your work. You are still welcomed in this compound. You can come, check everything. As we were just trying to fix where, when you left, the CCTV were not connected.
This is what?
Actually, it's your work. Yeah. That's why, do you know, if it could have sabotaged, we've been here for 1 whole month. But, and at any given point, we didn't interfere with Steve J1 job. Yeah, we've been here for one whole month. This now we are heading to the 2nd month. We've been here throughout, but Steve J1 has been working harmoniously without any issue. The issue was when Steve J1, Marwa just wanted some result to actually see if everything which Steve J1 did was working. That's where we step in and we help. By giving our story, maybe our life story on Marwa's YouTube channel, doesn't mean that we are trying to sabotage your work or trying to chase your way as maybe some of our supporters are saying. Yeah.
So guys, I think you've heard it from C7 and Bengal. Kindly, if you're my end, go support them, show them love, guys. Show them love. They are really helping us. Even apart from the internet thing, there are some issues that have really helped us here, and it will be a plus to Marwa. So guys, go check them out. Go check at Peter C7. Go check out at Kengor. Also, check out at Pablo_KE. Support, like, share, and comment. I think we're going to end this one here.
So bye guys, before that one, we're just helping.
All right.
Yeah, we're just helping. It's just like you see a blind man with someone who is helping him. So tomorrow you don't see this person that helps a blind man. He's not there. Yeah. Will you just be like, let him just be honest. You can go and help the blind man. So we're just helping. We're not trying to get to nudge someone is wrong.
So what I would can say is, Steve J1, you can come back at any time. The job is still yours. When you come here, maybe if we will support, we will be working under you. We will not. You are the real boss here. When you come back, no one is actually working.
Yeah.
Don't go. Imeniumiza hii. So what we are trying to say, Steve J1, maybe you misunderstood us on Ayamara's video. Yeah, you misunderstood us. We really didn't mean what you are trying to say on your video. Yeah. And to those who are watching us,
pressure is getting from
the comments.
the pressure.
By the way, the pressure coming towards this guy. He never meant bad, by the way. They are helping.
No, I mean like the pressure.
Is
getting pressure from the comment
section. Okay.
So just
And we didn't mean to maybe do anything in a very negative way. And by any chance, maybe if you received it in a bad way, to me personally, I would say I'm sorry. Maybe how I relayed the message to Ayamara might have offended you, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your job. You are still our friend. You are here. We are working with you. There is no negative vibe between me and you. And I'm really sorry if you really took it that way.
You know, I realize like most people who are commenting back are the Marwa's haters. So please, I'm just requesting Steve J1, don't be pressurized by the comments of the Marwa's haters, because this man is blessed and nothing can bring him down. So if you just go with the comments, then that will be bad. Yeah.
Alright guys, you heard it. Thank you, I'll end it here. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting my brothers. We love you again. We'll see you and I'll be back here again. Bye bye for now.